Morning, bank holiday Monday, day off work again. Yay. Right, I've been in the greenhouse this morning. It wasn't as early as Sunday morning and I've put on these 5 Brunswick cabbage into 2-litre pots. I wasn't expecting to do anything with these, but I got them from the big pack. So if they turn out to be something, I'll take them down and show them. See what happens. Like I say, it's better to have them than you can pop them into a show. See what happens. But what we're going to be getting done this morning is we're going to do the wash and basket challenge. So if you haven't heard of that, take a look on Dean Roberts' Back Garden Veg Plot Facebook page and YouTube channel. I did put a link in the comments last week, in the description. I'll do the same this week as well. We're going to have a go with one today, and then we'll do one later on in the week, possibly the weekend. So I want to get a feel for it first before I show you how I'm going to do it. So look out for that video later on. Look for that section later on in this video. Right, well, we're going to get all the stuff together. We're going to get this done. I'll give you a quick show of it once we're getting this done. Then see what else we can get done today. Right, that's that sorted out. We've managed to do, I think we've done an alright job, to be honest. Leslie's done the majority of it. The pink one's Leslie's, the grey one will be mine, which I'll do later on, because I need to get another bag of compost. I'm pleased that the compost lasted as far as it did. The only thing I haven't put in here is the water, what they're called, like the gel bead sort of thing. It retains the moisture. We've put some vermiculite in instead, and also some plant food as we went up, but I'll show you how we'll do it later on in the week. But this is our first attempt, and I'm just about to fill it up with water, because it is going to be heavy when it is filled up with water. It's just all this here is the basket, $4.99 from Pound Stretchers. How many plants did we put in here? It wasn't that many. I'll have to double check how many plants we managed to put in. I'll tell you in a second. But I was expecting to have to put more plants in these, but there's more plants for me now to make hanger baskets, which is great. But once again, I've got no compost, so I'll have to get some more. But I'm going to fill this up with the water. So I've got the pop bottle in here, which is down the side here. I'll put a string on the end just so we know where it is. So I'm going to fill that up, then water the top, water the down, the bottom. That's the job, and our job sorted. So keep an eye out at the end of the video and how we can make this. Hi guys, hope you've all had a great bank holiday weekend. I was at work all day today, Tuesday today. I just want to quickly show you what's happening in the greenhouse. Haven't been down for a couple of days, water and everything down now, but everything's changed in 2 days. It's crazy. The weeds have come up and everything, even though I've weed killed most of the stuff. Let's show you the stuff that I've got to do. Cool. Yeah, I've got the turnip, the best of all. I've got the collies all year round. They're coming up fine as well. These are the broccoli, which I sowed, and there's a fair few. All these ones are coming up. I'll have to transplant a couple of them. There's one there that's not really coming up. Sunset cauliflowers. There's no sign of the beetroot yet. The broccoli, different. These are matracy. In fact, they're the same as them ones at the back there. I've got the collie all year round, which are up there. Swede turnip, best of all. I've still got them tomatoes to pot on. We've got more Swede best of all here as well. Cauliflower snowball, cauliflower Navona, that's a green one. This green trevally is a Romanesco cauliflower. Start to come up. Same with this just standard broccoli as well. I want plenty of broccoli. Sugar pods from my mum. They're coming up fine. So I've got all of them to pot on. I've still got them mini mums, and these are chrysanthemums which need to be potted up. These mini mums need potted up. And these all need putting out because these are all ready to go in the ground basically. So I've got them to do as well. I've still got them dahlias to put in the ground, and onions to sort out. Yeah, I've got them to do. They're the spares basically. I've got the Yorkshire Giants here, which are looking much better than they were previously. I've always had a problem growing Yorkshire Giants. I don't know why, but these are doing much better. They are behind, but so and behold. These tomatoes, there's a few of them which I got off. These are the banana legs and the different white ones, and you get them potted up. And I've just spotted on this one here, this pink oxheart, I've got a bit of a mega bloom going on. It looks like a bit of a sunflower. I definitely have to get that potted up. And what I've done is I've taken the side shoots off. I've taken the other fruiting section off that truss as well. So we've just got one tomato on there. So I'll leave that to be, and we'll see how big that gets in anyways. But yeah, I've got all of them to do. Everything's still on here. And I've still got the rest of the garden to sort out as well. That looks lovely, that lupin. That lupin looks really nice. Lots of flower on that one. Didn't realise how big they get. That's going to have to come up this year because I can't be having that in that section there. but never mind. House here, everything looking untidy. You can still have never been in. I've noticed one thing though, which I need to get sorted straight away. I've got rust on this leak. I'm just going to take that leak out. I've had a look on the rest of the leaks, there's no other leaks being affected. I'm going to take that leak out and take it home and eat it. I'm not really fussed about the I mean, these look terrible. They look terrible, these ones. No preparation work in them whatsoever. I'll take that home and eat it. And we'll see if anything else gets affected. I've got a lot of cleaning up work to be done on the leaks. There's flags on the side need to be cleaned up and stuff as well. But I'm liking the look of these Betty Blacks here. These Cumbrians. And also the Betty Blacks that are in the pots here on this side. So they're looking alright. I need to open all of these up. I need to clean them all off, of course, as well. But they're getting bigger. I'm pleased with the way they're coming so far. Happy days. I've just watered everything down here as well. And in here, it's just above 10 degrees. Carrots are looking really good as well. Charisma carrots. I'll see if we can pull one up and see what one's like at the minute. We'll have that one there. Oh, that was like a little stump carrot. They are longer than that, I promise. Making a liar out of us. We'll try this one here. There we go, that's a better one. There we go, I'll take them two home. Happy days. I'm liking the buckets so far, like I'm getting good carrots out of the buckets, I'm pleased with them. But more work to be done tomorrow afternoon after work. So far today, I'm going home for some food. See you all tomorrow. Morning. Thursday morning. I'm off work today. I've got to go pop out with little Kyle this morning. Then I'll be back down to the garden to carry on. Basically, I'll show you what I've been doing. Cover on that bed. I've gotten the cover on this bed. I've just worked out that all of these long pieces that hold this blue cover down, there's actually short pieces that goes on the end, and I've been using the long pieces. So I'm having to move everything around. So these are the 3 beds with the potatoes in here. As you can see, some of the potatoes are coming up. So the short bits that go on the end here, and the long bits going that way. I've been using long bits on there and long bits on this way as well. So I'm sorting out them this morning. Just got them 2 last beds to do. Then I'm pretty much ready to go with the chrysanthemums and the sweet corn. The sweet corn will be going in that bed. Chrysanthemums are going in this bed. And I'll turn this one over and I'll put the other chrysanthemums in this bed as well. Alternatively, I'll put the chrysanthemums in these beds, but the sweet corn's definitely going in that bed down there. So that's what I want to get done today. I need to sort out them sunflowers as well, because they need staking up a bit better. So that's the plan this morning. So let's get sorted. Well, task's nearly done. Just got this bed to rotivate over. Happy days. Right, I've just got to come up with a plan of what I want to put in where now. Easier said than done. Time to have a think. So I've decided that I'm going to be putting the sweet corn into this section here. I've got 18 sweet corn, and 18 sweet corn is enough to go into here in the right space apart as well. And they're right next to where the sweet peas that me and the kids put in the other day, last week. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to dig the holes in, put a bit of bloodfish and bone in the holes, and put the sweet corn in as well. So you want, ideally for sweet corn, you want to be spacing them about 18 inches apart in blocks so that they can pollinate in the wind. Now I'm going to be doing this now with the thought of potentially even putting some beans in below the base some other time. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but for the meantime I'm going to get these in now. $18 sweet corn in. They really could be a little bit further apart, but for where they are and what they need to be, that's fine for me. I'm happy with them. So that's one task done. Next task I'm going to get done is I'm going to get those chrysanthemums brought over and lined up on here. So I'm going to have 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 all the way down to reach the bottom. I'm going to fill this whole bed up with chrysanthemums. So I've got more chrysanthemums than I have holes. So I've got 44 chrysanthemums which I'm going to put in down here in a V effect. So V, then V that way, it's like a diamond effect, sorry. So I'm going to have 22 half of a 22 yellow coat here, 22 pink wings, and then I've got these ones which will be going into pots because they're ready to go in, so they'll be going into pots. So let's get all of these in here. Bit of a miscalculation, but never mind. I've put 3 John Wingfield at the bottom here, so these are 3 white ones. The last one is going to go in a pot because I want to save it for stock for next year. Then I've got 22 pink wings up here. These are the more developed ones. These are the ones that's a little bit farther behind. Then 22 yellow coat here. These are the ones that's a little bit behind, and these are the ones that's more developed. So all I need to do now is to get the bamboo canes, stake them all up, and that'll be them sorted, tie them up, take the tops off, leave them to go. So I'm pleased I managed to get them in. I've still got dahlias and everything to put in as well, which I need to debate where I'm going to be putting them. But at the minute, I've getting what I've wanted to do done. I'm getting the sweet corn in, and I'm getting all of the chrysanthemums in. Time to tidy up in 5 minutes. Just before I pop these giant parsnips in, I just want to show you something here on the back. These are all the raspberries which I've just let go wild. Grandad Dave was telling us this morning that he's not seen any bees in his garden this year. Yeah, Grandad, the reason why is because they're all in my garden, pollinating all of my raspberries. There's one there, there's one there, there's another one just flying around up there. There's absolutely tons over here, just sorting all of my raspberries out. I need to get in here because it's starting to get grass and things in here as well. But that's a task for another day. I've just de-weeded out all of these heavy parsnips here. So I've just de-weeded all this out, and I've had a quick look to see how the carrots are getting on. Coming on all right. Just cover that back up so it doesn't get green tops. Same with that one as well. There's plenty of growth coming out the top there as well. So hopefully a bit of multi-heading going on. These ones I haven't really paid much attention to. They're coming along. I need to get the beam that's going across here set in place. I've already got this section here so I can pull this too, keep it tight. I just need to put this mesh cover back down. But next task I'm going to get on with is these parsnips. Parsnips have been damaged in the wind. I need to get them in. Happy days. Five giant parsnips in, of course, at the side there. A couple of them aren't, I don't know, I don't expect a couple of them, and 3 I don't expect nothing much of. These 2 might come to something, but we'll have to wait and see. The soil I've pulled from here will be made good for carrots, so I'm going to put some carrots in them buckets, and I'm going to sow a couple of rows, just a couple of rows of parsnips down here and down here, just to cover the space up. So that's another task complete. One more task to do, and that's get them giant quality onions down the back into the trench. So I've just de-weeded out all of these bits, all the sections here. So they're all de-weeded. I'm still going to put them in next. So all of those are done. Quick look there, got some nice little colour coming in on there. And I was sitting in this corner de-weeding, and I heard the rain start to pitter and patter, and I'm thinking, oh, it's raining, it's a good job I'm in here. Then I felt a drop of water on my head, and I thought, where on earth's that come from? So I looked up, and it turns out I've got a bit of a hole in my roof. Whoopsie! Looks like one of these roof patterns has come off, but never mind, I needed ventilation anyways. So I'm going to get some green mesh. I'm just going to staple a green mesh over the top in any case, and that'll help with the ventilation problem in here on a sunny day. So I'm going to do that first, then I'm going to get these in, then that's me done for today. That's the last of the onions put into the bed. Just got to get all the support sorted out. I've just been online and I've bought 4-foot canes in order to support all of these. So that's a job I'll get done next week. But at the moment, that's all of them in. I'm going to give them all a spray with Dynamec. Then that's job good. So that's me all done for today. I'll catch you at the weekend because I'm at work for the next few days. If I manage to do anything over when I finish work, of course I'll show you. But in the meantime, I'll see you at the weekend. Good morning, it's Sunday morning. So I've been down to the allotment shop and I've picked up some goodies for all my stuff that I need to get sorted and potted on. I'm actually going home now after I've dropped all the stuff off from the allotment to do a live video on Facebook with Dean Roberts from Dean Roberts' back garden veg plot. And I'm going to do me washing basket as long as the rain holds off. If not, let's say I'll be doing it inside the greenhouse at home. But I've just been to the allotment shop. I'll show you the goodies that I've picked up to help out this week. So I'm getting me clover potting on. So I'm getting 4 bags of that for the heavy onions so I can get that sorted, because I've just ordered some more payday on Friday, so I've ordered some more 40-litre pots. I'm getting some more 6X, some more Nutrimate, some more Vitax Q4, and I'm getting plenty Humax for potting on. I also picked up a couple 10 8-foot canes and 44 6-foot canes as well for the chrysanthemums. So I'm going to start emptying the car out, then head back up home. So I'll see you up there. I'm back home now, just in the back garden. I've just finished off with a quick live video with Dean. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on Facebook now, it's uploaded. Just a bit of banter on, like I say, it's just a test basically, see how it goes. It worked alright, it was alright. Anyhow, I'm back in the back garden now. I'll show you what I've got. Leslie's basket there, cabbage white. Leslie's basket there, you can see this was done last week. The flowers are starting to turn up now, as Dean was mentioning on his live video. That's how you can tell they're starting to pick up inside the basket. And mine is there. So mine's the grey one. I've got a few more plants in mine. But that's the other basket done, and we'll see how that goes. Now the plan with that is it's going to have loads of flower all the way around, big ball of flower. They're going to be moved from there. I'm going to be put one at that side and one at that side, so I'm going to dig that out. So that's where that's going to go. I'm very pleased with these foxgloves. The bees and everything love them. It's fantastic. So the plan this afternoon is, once I go and have my dinner, is I've still got an absolute ton of these petunias left. So these will all be going into hanger baskets. Now I acquired these for free when I moved to a greenhouse for somebody. So I've got these ones, I've got the hanger baskets there, there's one on there as well. So I'm going to make a load of hanger baskets with all the rest of the plants that I've got here, and then whatever I've got left, we'll see what's what with them. But at the minute, something to eat, because I'm feeling a bit peckish. So I'll see you after dinner. So apparently I decided to have a grand nap after I had my dinner. Oh, I woke up and everybody disappeared. Little Kyler was away for the party, so I've got this to put on. These are all brassicas. So I've got my baskets, I've got my cups, got my compost. So I'm going to get cracked on with that now. These Swede, best of all, I've already got them down the allotment. I'm thinking of just putting these straight into the ground, because I think they're about right size just to put in the ground where available. My granddad just sowed them direct last year. I just said I was going to do that myself, but for some reason I didn't. These broccoli as well, they're just not ready yet, and I've got some more down in the garden which are better than what these are at the minute, so I think I might just leave them as they are. So put that to one side. One's all potted up. So I've got the snowball collies. I've got 23 snowball collies. I've got 8 collie Navona, which is like a Romanesco, and green Trevally. I'm getting 369, I'm getting 12 green Trevally. So I'm not going to go nuts, I'm not going to go crazy. That's all I'm going to be growing in there. Right, I'm going to go and get my baskets, and I'm going to get started with me hanging baskets. So these baskets are dead straightforward. There's different ones I've got, and these ones I've just done one, and it's really easy. So let's just show you what I've done so far. So I've taken the gates off here, which are across here, and all I'm doing at the moment is I've filled the soil up to the level, just making a little groove out so the plug plant can sit in the groove. I'll get the plant, which I've got here, lift it up. So there's the plant there, petunia. Put it through there, sit that in that hole there. Job's a good one. Do it all the way around. So there's another one. Spin around for you. There you go. So there's 2, 4, 6 on the bottom. Now that they're in, I'll start putting the gates on. So these gates here, once again, straightforward to do. Just pop it on there and just push till you hear the click. Job is a good one. I'll just push that up against there. So 1, 2, push that one up against there as well. I think I'll change that one for a bigger one. It's a beauty of being able to grow your own seeds and select your own. You can choose your own plants as well, which ones you want to go in. That one in there. That one in there. Push them all right up against there. Fantastic. Then, as simple as you filled it up previously, see the soil, the compost will go up the sides. Now I would recommend putting some feed in, some slow release fertiliser balls, but I've got none left because I used them all in the hanging basket, washing basket, sorry. So I'm not filling this all the way to the top. That's that done. So and there's the start. That's them ones on the bottom done. All I'm going to do now is put them in the top. Now I'm going to put the plants, I'm going to put 2 here, 2 in between each chain, then 1 in the middle. That's where I'm going to do it. It's a nice bushy one. Give that a drink when I get outside, and there's another hanging basket done. So that should look nice when it comes to it. So there's another one done there. Right, I'm gonna get the rest of them done now. Right, that's all the petunias done. I'll show you the baskets. Here. That's all there. Now, one thing that I did pick up off Jeff was that when these are in and the flowers are all on there, of course, you need to turn them every now and then so that the ones at the back get the sunlight and things as well. So that's what I'm going to have to do with that as well. I've got another big one there. I've got another one here. I've got another one here. I've got another one here. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got another one there which I need to find a space for. So I've got 6 baskets out of the rest of them plants. I've got a few more baskets which I can play with, which I might put some geraniums in and just see how they go with them, but that's for another time. What I want to get done now is I'm going to come back into the greenhouse here, and these dahlias that I got for Rob Reed, I'm going to pop them up into the bigger pots. And done. I'll turn you around, show you what I've done, and say me goodbyes for this week. That's the start of the pot non done. The Swede's going to go out direct. I've got them in there and in there, as you've seen, so there's plenty there. I've getting the Dahlias that I got for Robert Reed sorted out, so they're into larger pots now as well, and I've also taken some cheeky cuttings as well. So I've just nipped off the top, popped them in here, and on this one here, this Winholm Diane, there was a secondary growth growing off the side, so I've just taken that off. It's got roots on the bottom, so I've popped it into there. So I've got some on there, I've got some of that Miss Kennedy down there as well, just off the top, just the ones I've taken off the top. These are going to be just stock plants. I'll leave them in the pots. I'm going to pot these up once more, then leave them in there for next year. The baskets are all done, so I've potted, obviously you've seen all the baskets. Washing basket challenge has been done as well, that's been sorted. The hanging baskets have been done. What I've also done is I've potted up these 3 giant marrows for £149 from Dale Toten. So I've got them 3 there, the other one is down at the allotment. I've taken the other ones down the allotment as well. I've potted up them 2 field pumpkins from the EVGVA park, and that's pretty much it. I've still got these lobelia to sort out. I might to put a couple of these in the hanger baskets that I've already got here, just to hang over the side, because I forgot I had that, to be honest. Barring that, that's me done for this week. Today and Friday, because since I got paid on Friday, I've managed to get things for next week, for the preparation for next week. Tomorrow, starting from tomorrow morning, I'm on working late this coming week. So in the mornings I'll be down in the garden getting everything sorted out. So I've got the heavy onions to do, I've got the dahlias to sort out and put out, I've got the chrysanthemums to stake up as well, and some other bits and pieces to put outside. So next week's going to be very busy, a longer video next week, but as of this week I shall I thank you all for watching, and I shall see you all next Sunday. Watch what you're doing. See you later now. Bye bye.